Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. It has officially been 2 years since I got my braces, and I don't know, I was supposed to get them off next week, but I was not wearing my elastics. Like, I'm not wearing them right now. So I have to keep my braces on for another 6 months. And I'm perfectly fine with that because I like how I look with braces anyway. So anytime I can keep them on my teeth, I will keep them on until I'm irritated with them. However, it's 2 years. Like, 2 years with braces is crazy. Like, if you're afraid to go get braces, don't be afraid to go get braces at your big age. Like, no one cares. As long as you're doing what you want to do and investing your money into your smile. Because now I feel like, well, I've always felt like your smile is the first thing people see. Especially like you talk to people all day, so they kind of watching how you talk, the way you move around. You know, like, this is a big thing. Like, if it's not your smile, it's your eyebrows. Like, imagine going up to somebody and they're missing eyebrows. It's like, what happened to your eyebrows? But imagine going up to somebody with crooked teeth and like always got a slur, always got a lisp, and I hated that. I hated it so bad. So I got braces at my big age of, how old was I? 23. I was 23 when I got my braces. But 2 years, it's been an easy 2 years. These 2 years definitely flew by of having braces, and it's crazy because now I'm in grad school, and I think I'm gonna say the same thing about grad school, like a walk in the park. So let's get into it. 2 years since I've had my braces. I still have like the lisp and things like that, as you can tell, a little bit. But when I first started versus now, big difference. Very happy with the progress so far. Everything isn't perfect, but cut that out. All right. Big thing with me getting my braces was to like help me with my self-esteem, help me with my confidence, and like me wanting to actually talk to people, because it's like they're not just staring at, you know, my mouth, but that's me like being like super subconscious or something, or super, you know, fixated on the fact that that's something people could be looking at. So had to get that squared away. Now the pricing for braces kind of varies with different people, situations, insurance, things like that. But me, I came out of $5,000 to get braces, and I put myself on a payment plan. So whenever you hear like this big grandest amount of like the cost when you are trying to get your teeth straight because you just can't take it anymore, yeah, put yourself on a payment plan. They don't expect you to pay it like up front like that, but if you can, kudos to you. But yeah, I put myself on a payment plan on it, and it goes by super quick. Like, it don't even feel like I just gave $5,000. Like, it don't feel like it at all. But what I had to fix might be different from you. I had to fix my underbite, and I had to fix all the spaces. So, mind you, in that last picture, everything was kind of like a little funky. It just wasn't giving. It wasn't cute. But now, and I might have a sandwich stuck in my braces somewhere, but my bite is perfect to me. Well, not perfect, but my bite is better than what it was. So I like my bite. The top looks really good. I just need to get that bottom together. And the reason why the bottoms are not together is because I don't wear my elastics. And another thing, I didn't even know, so I didn't know plaque kind of slows down the space closing. And what had happened was I lost my health insurance because the government, the very lovely government, felt like I was making too much money. And the cutoff for too much money now is like $2,000 to stay on like Medicare and stuff like that. And apparently I made over $20,000 a year. So whoop-de-doo. They took me off my insurance and all of my appointments just like poof disappeared, and I couldn't do my cleanings anymore with my insurance. And then I end up moving really far from where I'm from, and I haven't found a dentist where I moved to yet. I've only been out here maybe like a month or two, and I haven't had time to do that. So as you can kind of get the gist of things, I don't have a dentist yet. I don't have a doctor out here yet. That's besides the point though. For my doctor, because I like her, I go all the way back home. As well as my orthodontist appointment, I go all the way back home. But I do want to find a dentist out here in Kalamazoo so I can get my cleanings regularly how I was. Because like everything just threw me off. Like everything threw me off. But I did get this tool, little scraper tool. And I get plaque off my teeth. Like whenever I know like I ate something like this gonna stick easy, like the sandwich per se. Like I got the stick and the cleaning thing and a water pick, and I kind of get the stuff that I feel like will harden up off as soon as I can. But yeah, I didn't know plaque was the reason why your spaces would not close, and that is what I was kind of dealing with, or am dealing with. So until I get that healthcare stuff situated, or at least paying like a copay, or you know, something, figuring something out, my dentist appointments are canceled. So yeah. Also, just keep wearing your elastics. Like I can't stress this enough. Wear the elastics. Cause if you can't even wear the elastics, how you gonna do with the retainer? How are you going to wear your retainer if you can't even remember to put 2 little rubber bands in your mouth? And I know I should be the one talking. I don't even have them in my mouth. But, yeah. Up until now, I've been doing really good with my elastics. One thing I wish I knew for sure, getting braces is, it's not a walk in the park. Like the time going down and down and down, the time is a walk in the park, but actually physically having braces in your mouth is not a walk in the park. I always get like scratches on my cheeks and the inside due to like the wires in there, but like they can't cut them because it's not like in the way of nothing. It's just my cheeks is in the way, I guess. So I wish I would have knew about that. Wire ties. If somebody would have told me wire ties were worse than the actual power chain, I would have gave up right then and there. A wire tie, they put it on like the teeth that's kind of like out so they can put them like that, and it kind of fit the curve notion of your teeth. So I had to get wire ties on maybe 2 or 3 times. It's like some videos prior that I posted where I'm showing you that they're putting wire ties on me. And they hurt so bad because they get in there and they get to twisting it like that. And it's like, oh my God. Like imagine you closing up bread with a metal tie. It's just like that. I think I got a wire tie on actually. No, they took them off. They took my wire ties off. But yeah, I've been in power chains for about most of my treatment. So I think after the second appointment, they instantly put power chains on me. And I currently have a double power chain. That's why it looks like the color is darker than what it is on the bottom. It's because I'm double banded. And it's supposed to close everything and be very much tighter. This installation with the power chains was probably the worst appointment I had ever. I've had 2 very bad appointments when it came down to my braces, and it usually has something to do with the wire tie, and this one took the cake for the double power chain. So yeah, reflecting on having braces for 2 years is like kind of crazy, because like my confidence has been going up every time. Like I smile bigger. It definitely like improved my mental health, because like when you don't find yourself too cute or don't have too much confidence in your self-esteem, it's kind of like determined on what other people think and how other people see you. it gets to your head a lot, like a lot. It gets to your head. And that's exactly what it was doing. And so I'm really happy that I spent that much money on getting braces and following what they told me to do to a certain extent. I still eat popcorn. I draw the line at corn on the cob because like my bite, it doesn't even give me like, I can't really bite it. Like it's kind of hard to do corn on the cob. But that's one that you definitely should never do with braces. But I still eat popcorn. After every appointment, I go get ice cream. I feel like that's my way to treat myself because my mouth is gonna hurt in a couple hours anyways. What else do I eat that they tell me I shouldn't eat? I was eating non-letters and Myconites for a minute. But having cavities with braces kind of like defeats the point. Like, so I don't have any cavities. I never had a cavity with my braces. But I was eating candy. I definitely was eating candy, and I shouldn't have been eating candy. But yeah, if you want to go get braces, get braces. I recommend it. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna rate it a 10 out of 10. So, one thing I feel like will be uncomfortable per se is flossing. That's exactly why I end up getting a water pick. Because even though they give you the threaders to get like to help you get in there and use the actual floss, it took me maybe 40 minutes to floss in between each tooth. And I do it here and there whenever I'm doing like my deep cleaning session. But yeah, I don't use the actual floss anymore. I'll get a floss pick, the one with the handle on it, and it's kind of easier. It kind of like spoils me in a way. But yeah, I do not like to floss. It is very hard. It is very time consuming, and it's just hard to get through the bracket. Like, it's just annoying. I kind of get irritated with it every time. But a water pick will be your best friend. And if you just set aside a day where you're going to do a self-care day, and that involves hygiene for the body, hygiene for the teeth, and a face mask. So that's how I was doing my thing. I just got to get used to wearing these elastics because my next appointment is July 31st. So I have to make it seem like I wore them. It can't be the same thing when I went last time. So yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. We have way more braces videos to come because I'm not getting these taken off anytime soon. And thanks for supporting and subscribing.